Welcome to
Candy
I'm sitting this one out.
Dandy. I'm your host, Greg Gonzalez.
I'm Beto Sistos.
And I am the winner of yesterday's election because today is November 6th.
Oh,
which
no.
the results will most certainly be decided by now.
I mean,
Yay.
Jill Stein.
It's been a while since a Kennedy has stepped in.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited about this one. It's going to go well.
You know, he's been trying for so many years. Bob Dole is finally president of the United States.
Of Dole Whip, right?
Oh, yeah. No, a Dole Whip named Bob got more votes than whoever else is running.
His slogan, "Whip it good," was really got this nation going.
Yeah.
Well, if Devo hadn't gotten behind him and allowed him to use that song in his rallies, I don't know what he would have done.
Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing else.
So this is Daniel from the Tiki Room of America, Zaffron.
Hey, Daniel.
Oh, yeah, so you are Greg Gonzalez and you are Beto
I'm Beto
Sistos.
Cool Whip Sistos.
I'm Daniel Dole Whip Zaffron, Beto Cool Whip Sistos, Greg
Whip it good.
Greg Cool Jerk Gonzalez, whatever your names are that we're all getting mixed up. So this is Candy is Dandy, the world's
Damn straight.
favorite
And only.
And
only podcast. Not even qualifiers, not even just Candy anymore. We are the only podcast. Because after Bob Dole Whip was elected,
Free speech. Yeah.
free speech is gone. We are the only podcast who sold out immediately to the new dictatorship.
State sanctioned. Thank
you.
you.
Whatever you say to tell America is good.
Yeah.
And in those words is what Bob Dole Whip told me to say.
Government issued candy is our 5 cavities across the board. Government issued candy.
I'll come up with a president candy name pun soon.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good.
But in the meantime, this is the show where each episode we pick a different candy, we do some candy news, we give the history of the candy, we taste the candy, we review the candy, we play a little candy game.
Oh, yeah.
And then we go straight back to the Capitol, not to storm it.
No. Oh, yeah. No, that's been decided.
No story has been decided with an iron fist.
Well, yeah.
We joke about this. Who knows what the world's going to be like when this actually comes out?
Oh, yeah. This podcast will be playing from a radio in a desolate wasteland.
Hey, I always thought that dry air was good for my skin, and here it is. And look at all these pustules from the radioactive fallout. It's doing great. So before we start every episode, we have a top of the show. I'm going to set this one out too.
Oh, he's sitting a lot out.
Yeah, I'm sitting it out.
To you, gentlemen.
I strained my vocal cords. I dislocated my vocal cords, so I have to sit this one out.
You monster mashed too hard.
Did they said you have to stop monster mashing on election day, but I said I'm wearing white and I'm doing the monster mash. I know it's past Labor Day and Halloween, but this is who I am, America. This is who I am.
This is who I am.
That's
Get
beautiful.
used to it. Yeah. Freedom.
And that's why they call me.
That we don't have anymore.
Remember freedom, guys?
Freedom in America means I can wear white any time of year, as all of our leaders are now.
Yeah.
And I can monster mash in any season. So it's the top of the show where we talk about something vaguely candy related. So in our last episode, we learned about the latest wrinkle in the weird things Canadians do on Halloween Saga, which is a country that we are now at war with.
Yeah.
We told last time that in Alberta, some kids are heard singing at your doorstep and singing along with me. Me, 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 me. Okay, my vocal cords are back.
Okay.
Trick or treat, smell my feet. Give me something good to eat. Not too big, not too small. Just the size of Montreal.
That's right.
Yeah, we did it all together. That sounded great. Let's take it from the top.
We all sound like Daniel by the end of every song. It's weird. That's why we can't be in a barbershop quartet together.
And everyone thinks it's just a barbershop Uno. Yeah. We were confused of what that actually meant, just the size of Montreal. Yeah. It didn't make sense to our American minds, couldn't wrap around it. So was it making fun of Montreal? Was it threatening you, the candy giver? So our Canadian correspondent at this point, Tom Zalotny of the No Bad Food podcast.
Hey, Tom.
And confirmed Canadian.
Whoa, his blood test came back?
Yeah, it came back.
Positive.
You are the Canadian.
His blood his blood is like sticky like syrup.
Oh, you've heard my latest rap single. My blood is sticky like syrup. So he explained to me that Montreal is the second biggest city in Canada after Toronto. But Toronto is like twice the size of Montreal. So there's a huge gap. So what they're saying basically is it's not an American demand for as much candy as possible or else, but rather don't make it too big like Toronto is. Don't make it too small like some small town. Just the size of Montreal, the second largest city by population, that still isn't that big. So it's a plea for a reasonable amount of candy that won't be too much of a burden on you, the giver.
Canadians.
That is so Canadian.
Is the mayor Goldilocks? Just right.
Mayor of Montreal. So yeah, that's what that means.
Okay, I'm happier knowing that now. Yeah. I'm a better person. I'm a better Canadian citizen.
But even on Halloween, they can't let go and be like, give me. You know what?
Moderation, dude.
Yeah.
This Halloween, ask for something the size of Toronto.
They're the masters of moderation.
They are. And that's why they're letting me move there when everything goes bad. They dual citizenship.
That's why any day now I'll hear back about that passport.
Yeah, any day now. It's just, it's a couple weeks away, so like 15 days.
That wall's getting really tall.
Yeah,
but I can still jump over it.
Yeah, it's not catapult tall yet. It's getting there. It's getting Attack of the Titans, but before that happens, let me go over.
So that's the latest update on what the hell's going on in Canada. If we ever have another Halloween in America, maybe we can try that.
I love that our sometimes our oh my god, what's the segment we just did called?
Top of the show. Oh, I led the chant by calling it Top of the News.
Top of the News. I like that top of the show. Sometimes just like, let's check in with Canada.
Yeah, Canada. Our friends up north. And that has been our newest segment. Our friends up north say the darndest things. So now it is time to get to the other segment that we do called A Can A D News.
Oh my God. What's that?
Tis I!
Oh my goodness, here again!
The maleficent marshmallow mutilator! The malevolent manipulator of molasses! The king of candy chaos! The Skiddler!
He's back!
Just in time to be unleashed from his... he got pardoned by the new president.
How do you think he got there?
Oh, wait a minute, he?
Oh, did I reveal too much? And I've stolen your candy news.
Again, I gotta start strapping that to my wrist.
You really gotta do a better job with that.
Yeah. Write it on your hand, he'll cut your hand off.
I know.
Just let him take it.
But I'm kind of in a rush.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to give you losers a real easy one.
Aw. Why was that?
It's because we voted for the other person.
That makes sense, yeah.
What kind of corn can you eat but never grow?
Okay, what kind of corn can you eat but never grow?
TikTok or I'll burn
Candy
your
corn.
news.
The corn on my foot.
Congratulations, whatever.
It's the corn on my foot?
Both answers are acceptable.
That's a rare double answer.
But hey, I got things to do. I'll be back when I have more time. You really should think about protecting your news a little better.
Yeah.
Not in this America.
So have your news back, you pimple face, puny podcasters. I got my eye on much bigger fish. RMS Painbow away.
And when he meant away, really far away. Like he was so far from his boat before he left.
I got fast feet.
Oh, well, it's because of those corns, isn't it? You can eat them, but you can't grow them. You can pick your friend's corns, but you can't be my friend from middle school Tanacorn.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's
what it
great.
says. Hey, I'm on Accutane, okay? Don't make fun of my pimply face.
I feel like it came harder for us than he ever has. And I'm hurt now.
Well, it's this election.
It was the dismissive nature.
It was a dismissive nature.
There was no respect there.
He doesn't even want to stick around and make fun of me anymore.
I know.
Ever since he capsized in the Gulf of Mexico the other month, something's been...
Don't talk about that.
He's still got piranhas sticking off of his body. Yeah, I think he might have inhaled too much of that famously insanity-inducing Gulf of Mexico water. This is his origin story.
Yeah.
Skiddler 2, Folly, Folly a Poo.
There you go. That's good.
Skiddler 2.
This is good stuff.
Wait, no, I'm still trying to think of a president that sounds like Candy from before.
Oh, that's a shame. That was like 3 minutes ago.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I was going to say keep going and then I'll come up with something, but it's my turn to talk. So I will have one eye on the Candy news, one eye on my my pun book that I...
Isn't that always how it goes, though, with you?
And so it goes. So, of course, every Candy news is titled. And this one, while covered in my Accutane from my pimply face, is called Altoids Redeployeds.
Wow.
After 14 years of peaceful retirement, Altoid Sours are being pulled back into active duty.
What? Altoid Sours?
Altoid Sours. Iconic candy who specializes in bringing back discontinued candies, most notably Cream Savers. They're the ones who brought them back from
Cream Savers.
Cream Savers.
Oh, yeah. Like the orange cream lifesavers.
Or the strawberry ones.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. Those are Altoids? Altoid brand?
Yeah.
What?
Those are going to Iraq? What is that? What is the thread here? So they've released their recreation of Altoid Sours flavors, citrus, tangerine, and mango being sold as retro sours.
Oh.
So it's Altoid Sours. They were discontinued in 2010, but thanks to Iconic Candy, a version of them are now being sold.
All right, got it.
A version, yeah.
The recreation confused me for a second. I'm like, did they lose the recipe?
Yeah, no, it's
We've been trying to backwards engineer this thing.
The Altoids factory got hit by a meteor, so they're all extinct. So this is like while the official things don't exist, Iconic Candy made their recreation of it. So it's being sold in both its sugar and that's right, Cracker Barrels around the country.
Oh,
wow!
See you later. See you at a Cracker Barrel.
That's now the official restaurant of America after the election. So they chose Altoids after constant online nostalgia fiends begging them to bring it back and seeing people listing tins of Altoid Sours, the original, on eBay for thousands of dollars.
Empty tins or tins with Altoids?
That's for buyer beware. Find out when it shows up in the mail. And there were 34 different change.org petitions to bring these back. So they were not created with any involvement of Altoids owners Mars, who owns Altoids now. Right. So the flavor is the best approximation of what it used to be. Okay. So it's not the exact thing, but it's as close as anyone's going to get. So pucker up, boys. We're going to the Cracker Barrel.
Whoa, pack your bags.
Did you guys ever eat those? Because I don't remember ever eating those.
I had a few.
I have a vague.
They hurt my mouth. Like, because Altoids are so intense, so the sours were like the most, as I remember, were like a very intense but not quite pleasant.
Yeah, but they were like an over-the-counter candy, right?
No, you had to have a prescription.
It cleared your sinuses. It was like so sour.
Yeah, they were originally meant to bring people back from comas, but they started. It was like Ozempic and all. There's many other uses for it,
like Narcan.
It's like so many uses for Narcan, and I just love taking Narcan whenever I get the urge. So yeah, it's back.
Nice,
and you're going to be in trouble.
And that has been Candy News.
I found you, Captain.
Yar, you may be the king of candy chaos on land, but out here on the open ocean, I'm the one who knocks.
Oh my God.
Open fire!
No!
No!
I don't know who I want to win.
I think I'm rooting for Heisenberg.
You've sunk my battleship.
No, that thing sunk fast.
Wow. So we got a definitive answer of who would, the question everyone's been asking in their dorm rooms, who would win in a fight? The Skidler or what is his name?
Captain Joko,
King
of the 7-Up Seas.
I'm sorry, I forgot your subtitle. Folly a Poo, right? That's your full name?
He only won because we were on water.
Yeah, this is like, who would win in a fight between Aquaman and Superman.
Yeah.
Depends where it is.
Yeah, you in the ocean?
Yeah.
In the ocean. Or you
The
in
terrain wins.
you in the ocean or anywhere else in the universe than the ocean.
Because the answer is still Superman.
Yeah.
I guess the answer is still Superman.
I mean, I don't want to say it, but
I guess the Skidler's no Superman.
Yeah.
As all of those. Yeah, as he's drowning there slowly, we're just saying, well, he's no Superman.
Yeah, as we watch the bubbles slowly slow down, and then there's no more bubbles.
Well, but wait a minute. I see something bubbling up on the surface.
No, he's dead.
Yeah, that was his soul.
Yeah.
His soul was leaving the surface of the ocean.
He vacated his bowels, and that's this last bit of it.
It looks delicious. I will say that. I will be trying some more later. But Greg, this episode is... your
Sure
candy.
is. Teddy Roosevelt?
Oh, Teddy Graham Rosamelt.
Roosevelt.
Neither of those are candies, but cool.
Cool. Yeah, cool.
Hey, you eat them.
Yeah. Do you not eat them?
Well, if we're just going with anything we can, the chicken wing Lincoln or whatever. Abraham Lincoln. There we go. There we go.
Good one.
Thank you. So, Greg, you
Yes.
picked the
I
candy
did. I
this
did pick
time.
it today. I had one recently and I thought, is this the greatest thing I've ever consumed? My body. It might be. It's a bit of a climb. It's maybe the peak of candy.
Oh, ba-dum-bum.
You might be short of breath when you eat
Yeah.
one.
We're gonna be
Abraham Lincoln.
That was good.
Roosevelt's. We're gonna be talking about Andy's Creme de Menthe.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, that's
oh,
what they're
really
called.
Creme de Menthe?
The #1 after dinner mint, an individually wrapped
Boom.
3-layered rectangle of cocoa-based mint flavor chocolate.
Okay.
Wow.
What a mouth-watering way to describe themselves.
And
He
okay,
sexified it up.
sexified it up.
Cocoa layers.
Oh, yummy, yummy. So to tell this tale, we have to start in 1921 in the
Wow.
candyful town of Chicago.
Ooh, yeah.
Andrew
It's
Canelo.
Chicago, Peru, of course.
Of course.
Because it's in the Andes.
Andrew Canelos opens up his first candy store, Andy's Candy.
Okay,
Spelled
wait a minute.
spelled-
I'm going to stop you. Okay, say it.
ANDY''S.
Okay.
Andy's
Because if this is
Candies.
not related to the Andes Mountains and it's just a guy named Andrew who spelled his name weird, I'm leaving. I'm walking out right now.
Bye.
Oh,
He called my bluff.
I would never.
So his specialty is chocolates, and his customer base leaned towards men purchasing boxes of homemade chocolate for their sweethearts. One issue with this, though, was the name. No self-respecting dude wanted to hand his best girl a box of chocolates that had some other guy's name on it. That's cuck stuff.
And it wasn't just his line of chocolates was called From Andy.
Yeah, from Andy, and then in parentheses, wink. And it had his phone number on it.
And then there was like in font that only women could read. It said in every package, "What do you see in this guy?"
It said, "This guy really?"
You could do better.
Yeah. So Andy devised a scheme. He'd continue to call it Andy's, but instead of keeping
my
it as
God.
his name, he
kidding.
changed it to the homonym referring to the mountain ranges
There
in
it
South
is.
America, spelled ANDES.
When I make a promise,
Yeah.
I make a promise.
No,
Yeah.
Daniel, no.
I'm just gonna leave this Megan version of my Megan robot version of myself. So the real Daniel is gone. Megan Daniel is here now.
Yeah.
I could accept that.
I could, I'm actually happier.
Yeah, and boy can he dance. Look, watch this.
Watch this.
Oh, wow.
With the goo.
It's a lot of bad twerking for a robot.
Yeah, no, hey guys, it's still Daniel.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
still-
yeah. It's,
All right, now the robot's gonna dance.
Yeah. So he spells it Andy's, like the South America mountain range, with the new slogan, Andy's, the peak of all candies.
That's
Wow.
insane.
That's pretty great. You're right.
So he's what's his last? He's not Peruvian, right?
No, it's Canelos. I don't think he's Peruvian.
Is that a Peruvian name?
I have no idea.
Could
I actually
be.
didn't look up. I didn't go to race.com, Daniel. I didn't go to the database.
I don't go to race.com anymore. I go to isthispersonperuvian.com. It's an app. Facial recognition app. It's my phrenology.
Yeah,
My
surname
phrenology
recognition.
app.
Yeah. And what's the shape of his head? What's the shape of his skull?
oh, no.
No, don't do it! Yeah, on mangala.com. So the candy and the wrapper both have the graphic art of the mountaintop on it.
Oh, it's on the it's stamped on the actual chocolate once
Yeah.
we get in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
cool.
That's really, I mean, because, when you stop to think about it, like, what does this have to do with a mountain other than like, ooh, crisp?
Right. I mean,
Air?
like, I was thinking about
So, it doesn't make sense.
what's the Mount Everest mint that we had?
oh.
Romney's Kendall Mint Cake?
Romney, yeah, Romney's.
AKA Mount Everest Mint?
That's right. Yeah, and like how just like fresh it is, and how it's a mint.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, maybe that's what he was going for, but I don't know how much.
No, they didn't go to Mount Everest. They went to Mount Shasta.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not quite as good.
yeah, they didn't go. They went to Mount Arsicola.
Yeah.
It wasn't until did we make that? I'm sure we made that joke.
Yeah, we must have.
Yeah, we must have.
Refer back to our episode.
Sometimes I'll re-listen to episodes and I'll hear someone say something. I'm like, it'd really be funny if I said that, and then I say it in the episode, and I think I'm so fucking predictable.
Growth is always commendable.
I disagree. It wasn't until 1950, however, that Canelos would create his masterpiece, Andy's Creme de Menthe Thins. Apart because the thins weren't the first thing he made. They used to be regular chocolate. I mean, like he makes more than these. Andy's doesn't just make these mints. This is just the most popular thing that they pump out. Apart from being
what else? Wait, they still make other candy?
Yeah, they still. I looked it up and I didn't get the chance to buy any of them, but I'm very curious how they are because the chocolate here is really good.
Huh. We'll see about that.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Both of you. Well, apart from being absolutely delicious, what set Andy's apart, and like infallibly so. What set Andy's apart from other chocolate candies was that Andy's mints were wrapped and sold individually. Because they could be sold individually, they could sit in bins at cash registers or at restaurants or corner stores, and they would sell it for a penny or a nickel. So if you were given change, you could just spend that on Andy's mints instead of carrying around pennies and nickels.
Yeah, now you're just carrying chocolate in your pocket.
Yeah, melty chocolate. By the time Andy's mints hit the shelves, the company had 100 retail stores operating. They had their own stores. In 1959, reins of the company were handed to Andy's son, George Andrew Canelos, and under his management, the mints became the company priority. The company switched from a chain of stores to a manufacturing plant, and they moved the warehouse from Chicago to Delavan, Wisconsin, where it would double in size, and I believe it still operates out of there. The concept of the candy...
Still not Peru.
We're getting there.
If this wants
I
to
wish
be...
that they knocked down the ruins of what's up on
Machu Picchu,
and then build a factory of Andes up there.
They do also make Machu Picchus.
Hey,
President Machu Picchu, how are you doing? The concept of the candy also would change.
Caramala Harris.
That's good.
you can tell he's not listening to you anymore.
No.
Welcome to Alley Meekly.
One of my eyes are listening to you.
One of my eyes is listening to you. The concept of the candy would also go through a change, and it became a gift or a complimentary treat. Hotels would leave them for guests. Restaurants like Olive Garden seemed to would give them out as...
Hang on, the representative from Olive Garden just walked in.
And he's a family member. We jumped him in.
Him and his family.
Restaurants like Olive Garden would give them out of after-dinner mints. They were treats at dinner parties. In 1980, Canelos sold the company to a Swiss company where it was owned and alongside the Brax brand. Brax and Andy's were then sold to Tootsie Roll in 1990.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incest. Well, when you're an Andy's mint, you're family. You're in every family.
You're in every family,
but
unfortunately.
they don't really leave. Maybe it's just not the hotels I stay in anymore.
What, Hotel 6 doesn't? America's Best Value Inn?
I don't stay in Hotel 6. I stay in Motel 6. It's not even as good as Hotel 6, which doesn't exist. But I never see, the Airbnbs I stay in, the barbarian Airbnbs I stay in don't leave Andy's mints. They just leave blood on the wall.
Yeah.
But I never see these. Do you, has anyone been in a hotel lately?
No.
Because in probably 10 years, I have not seen a chocolate mint on a pillow in a hotel.
In 10 years, I have.
Really?
Yeah, a few years ago.
Where are you? Someone's staying in Someone's staying at Hotel 6.
I think it was in Ojai.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, you were at the Andy's Hotel.
Oh, hi. Hey, hi.
I get it.
I mean, I'm hip with humor, too. I watch SNL, so I get it. Now, some people will eat an Andy's mint and notice a change. Others will not. The reason is because there are two recipes out there. Olive Garden has an exclusive recipe for Andy's, while the company itself makes the other. So the green one is the Andy's brand, and Olive Garden is their own Andy's mint, given to them by Andy's to make their own style.
But why would they make it different?
I don't know that. They never said why.
Is it like, you know what? This particular flavor palette doesn't go well with fettuccine Alfredo, but this does.
I couldn't find an answer on that, but I kind of think it's similar to
after you've been eating breadsticks, you're not going to taste an Andy's mint the same way.
I guess so. After you eat 61 breadsticks, you're not going to be able to. You want less chocolate and more mint.
As you're being dragged out of the Olive Garden for eating too many breadsticks, this will taste different.
I would imagine Olive Garden is like their number one
supply or the
buyer.
That's what I think too.
So you got to treat your
yeah, that's right.
But what would compel them to be like, this isn't working for us?
I don't know, especially because I
don't think Olive Garden said, hey, this isn't working for us. I think Andy's was like, yo, check it out. I got this.
We thought of you and we made this. Yeah.
We thought of you and we made a
because you're buying all our mints. Yeah. So let's give you an exclusive run.
Yeah.
And then it'll incentivize people going to Olive Garden.
Okay.
Eat our mints and you'll buy more mints.
Because there is an association.
But then you buy the good mints and you're like, wait, this doesn't taste like Olive Garden.
So you go to Olive Garden.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a vicious
and
cycle.
You win.
This is capitalism at its worst.
Me and Ada had to she had the idea of going to Olive Garden just so I can have the mint to compare it to. So like to get that the mint, we went to Olive Garden.
A sucker is born every day.
A sucker eats fettuccine Alfredo every day.
A sucker is part of my family every day.
A sucker gets a free lunch with their dinner every day.
Welcome to Olive Garden. When you're here, you're a sucker.
Yeah, I want the mint though. I know that I'm a sucker. Just give me the mint. So the Olive Garden is a 1-to-1 chocolate to mint ratio.
Okay, all right.
They also look different.
Wait a minute. So is it a different ratio?
It's different. This is the green one's more of a sandwich with it's like a 2-to-1. Like it's
interesting.
It's like a sandwich with a green layer in the middle, and this one's like top to bottom layers.
Huh. That's another thing. I think the last time I saw an Andes mint on a pillow in a hotel was the last time I was at an Olive Garden. Like, I don't think I've been to an Olive Garden in 15 years.
What? Yeah, I was going to say on a pillow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, you don't stay at Olive Garden 6? When I'm here, I'm sleeping.
When I'm here, I'm wondering when the last time someone washed the bed sheets. So this is how they're made. First, pure cocoa powder, milk powder, and sugar. Lots of sugar are mixed.
Yeah.
The mixture goes through several refiners to create a smooth, powdery mix. The mix is combined with oils, stirred and heated in the large vat for 5 hours.
Olive oil?
Yeah, perhaps virgin olive oil. It's then pumped out and mixed with real mint flavor. Now, the mint isn't just the layer of green. The pure mint flavor is infused throughout the whole chocolate.
Oh.
So that's why it's like...
Is it spearmint? Because usually green denotes spearmint, right? Like as opposed to peppermint, which is red or white.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I assume.
Otherwise, why would it be green? Like, what's the?
I think
because we know it's not from Peru, the land of green.
I honestly think it might just be so your brain understands that you're eating mint, but I don't know. Like seeing green, like mint can't be anything but green other than like peppermint, but it's not going to be red and white. I don't know. I have no idea. Green means
it's got to be. It's got to be.
There's a strong
then.
association.
Yeah,
there is, but it's spearmint.
Yeah, usually when you buy a gum, they represent spearmint gum as green.
Yeah,
so it must be spearmint flavor rather than peppermint flavor. We'll find out.
I mean, it could be a combination of mints. It doesn't have to be a single mint.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
Smart guy.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
That just blew my mind.
Yeah, well, mixing things, never.
Well, we can read the ingredients, maybe. Maybe it's
I don't think so.
So the chocolate is pumped into trays with the Andes rectangular shapes. Then the trays are shaken and chilled, and the green layer is poured on top, and then it gets shaken to get the air bubbles out one more time. Then the final pass with the chocolate comes on. Then it's cooled for 25 minutes, turned upside down, tapped on the back, and put on the belt.
So that
just
it
like a
gets
little
its
baby.
first burp.
Yeah. 10 miles of Andes mints are made per day.
Wow.
Yeah. And look how small these are. That's
a lot of mint.
We have 3 miles worth of Andes mints right here.
So there are several Andes candies that I had no idea about. There's Toffee Crunch, Peppermint Crunch, Cherry Jubilee, Mint Cookie Crunch, Mint Parfait, but the most famous of all is the Creme de Menthe, which we're going to be having now.
Are these just varieties of Andes mints, or are they completely different candies?
They're varieties of Andes, but they're not all mints. Some of them are
Cherry
mints.
Jubilee
Cherry Jubilee
Andes.
sounds really good.
Yeah, I want to try that one.
Oh.
Yeah, the Mint
Jubilee
Parfait
ice
also
cream.
sounds
We're going to Peru,
guys. We gotta,
and we're going to be disappointed.
Yep.
Donde está the Andes mints?
So now we can go ahead. We can.
Let's do our Rapper's Delight
yeah,
segment. Rapper's Delight or It Ain't Right of this. So this is how we normally see it, right? Because we have the individually wrapped ones.
Yes, we have the little green, the emerald green with the silver imprint on it. It's rectangular.
I like the color.
It's really small.
Very nice color.
Yeah, it's like the size of my thumb is a little bit
when
bigger.
you bought these, it came in a brick though, right?
No, it came as 25 little things in rows.
Your thumb is the size of an Andes mint?
No, only up to the nail.
I mean,
from knuckle to nail.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, knuckle to nail.
Mine is knuckle to nail also. Just so people...
Yeah, it says wide as an Andes mint.
But there is a...
Mine's as deep as an Andes mint.
There is... I did buy this week a long bar of it that's
I've
broken
seen
into
those,
4.
and you snap them off?
You snap them off, yeah.
Oh, I've never seen
that.
that.
I've seen those. I got that at Michael's.
That's kind of a new thing.
I think it might be a new thing. But these came in 4 rows of...
Yeah. That's how I'm used to them.
Yeah.
So I like the shininess. I like the green of it. But the problem is, I mean, the logo's fine, although I don't appreciate that they're "Oh, that's not much. That isn't the real Andes. That's just
so the mountain range is sleeping with my wife now?
Wait, is this Andy's erection behind Andy's?
So Andy, who runs the store, is taking my wife to the South American mountain range and porking her and porking my dum-dum?
Going south of the border? A mile high and south of the border?
Andrew.
The problem with this is that I'm going to look at, see, they're all different. They're all printed differently.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like wrapping paper where it isn't lined up. So like if this was dead in the center and there was nothing around it except the green, I would say Rapper's Delight. But as it is, I'm going to say it ain't right because it's the similar thing with the blow pop where like it's just not wrapped right. While the design might be nice, it's just not wrapped right.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I kind of agree with you that if it was front and center, it would really add to the elegance. But because I'm seeing 3 logos cut off at different ways.
I'm lucky on this one that one full one is there. While not centered, it is there because the other 2 I have are not even a full one.
But you can unwrap it and get several logos, and it gives.
But I'm not unwrapping it for I want to see more logo. By the time I'm unwrapped,
well, clearly you want to see logo because you're making a big thing about logo.
Yeah,
but in terms of if this was on a table and I didn't know what it was, I'd be like, "What the hell is this?"
Bro?
But that's where I would push back because this shade of green is so iconic. You know exactly what this is.
I agree with you.
That's why I'm leaning Rapper's Delight.
It's a beautiful green.
Okay, do me a favor. Open and look at the candy.
Right now?
Yeah.
Right.
And watch out, it's a little melty.
Okay, yeah, that's beautiful.
There it is.
That is beautiful.
That's front and center. There's vertical lines with the logo.
That is beautiful, but that is not the wrapper.
Okay. But I'm saying like
Candy's Delight or it ain't right? Candy's Delight. Skin's Delight, yes, but not Rapper's Delight.
I think the randomness, the gift wrapping paper aspect of it is charming. And it's a really nice color.
Yeah.
So it's, look, my kid made this drawing for me.
It makes it a little more homey. It makes it feel less manufactured and like, we all have the same exact candy.
But at the same time, that makes me feel like it's less personal. Like it's kind of
really
like...
less? It feels more personal because this Andes is unique to you. There is no other Andes like this Andes.
Yeah, if we
tell that to my wife.
If we take all our wrappers off, they wouldn't be angled.
Wrappers off.
Wrappers off, everybody. They would, you're right. We would get different configurations of it. So it makes it a little exciting.
If this were like a small batch artisanal candy, they would take the time to make sure each one was centered on the wrapper. That's how I feel.
The machine would make sure that each one was front and center.
The machine doesn't even care about me. The machine doesn't care what I see. It's like, he's just going to shovel it in.
I'm feeling
the machine's just thinking about my wife as it's wrapping all these things. What do you give it?
I'm giving it a Rapper's Delight. For a lot of like, honestly, it's kind of down to color scheme. Like I really like their logo.
It's a great color.
The silver on emerald green is perfect.
You know, if this were a wrapping paper that they sold, that would be really cool.
Oh my God. I gave my wife a rectangular shaped thing and she's like, this is the biggest Andes I've ever seen. And then it's like a VCR.
Our VCR died, so I had to get her a new one this Christmas.
Our VCR died 30 years ago, so I got her a new one. I've been saving up 30 years for a VCR.
Yeah, it is great color, but overall, it ain't right.
Wow.
So now it's time to taste it.
Oh, this is a
Rapper's Delight.
Rapper's Delight all day. Yeah, that color can't be denied.
I agree with you. And because the actual candy has it front and center, I'm getting what I want. Plus, I'm getting this other thing.
You get what you want. Just take off the wrapper.
Yeah,
but that's not what we're judging the wrapper though. it's in this segment. It is not what's inside that counts.
It's what's outside.
It is only what's outside that counts, and for that reason, I'm out.
But here's another thing on that point.
Yeah,
this is inside a container that has a wrapper. So
that's true.
Can you fairly judge this on its own, or do we have to go back to the wrapper?
Oh man,
wrapper.
Let's see. We go back to you eat the outside, you eat the inside, you judge the outside. Yeah, that's a good point because I think we have to judge it by this because when we've done other things that came in a larger bag, like I forget what it was, but we had that same issue with.
I was just playing devil's advocate. I would agree with that.
Sun-kissed fruit gems. We had that.
I would agree with this is the wrapper because this is the way most people interface with this candy.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
It's coasting a little bit on people knowing what it is, like with M&Ms. I think.
Yeah.
Like a glance, you'll know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But is that coasting or is that it's established itself as an iconic candy?
No, it's coasting.
Okay. All right, you're right.
I convinced him.
McDonald's is coasting those arches. They don't even try anymore. These are the two mints here. Olive Garden and the Andes Mints one. Shine a little.
Yeah.
Shine a little.
Even the Olive Garden one is...
The Olive Garden is misprinted as well. You're right.
Yeah.
But you know what? While the Olive Garden, the color of the regular one has...
Yeah.
The Olive Garden one is just silver. It has nothing going for it.
It's got an Olive Garden logo. It's got these little
branch.
green leaves on it.
You're just showing how much of a slave you are to Olive Garden.
We're part of the family, all right?
Your privilege is showing. Okay, so let's unwrap this thing. We already kind of did, but it opens very easily.
Oh, yeah.
And yep, it looks
And
beautiful.
you're right. It does look like a little sandwich.
Yeah.
With the...
Okay, do you want to open the Olive Garden one and take a look at it?
Let's do this one first because
Okay.
we have other ones to compare the two.
Okay.
So it smells wonderful. It smells like mint and chip ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
Oh, that's delicious.
It smells great.
It smells really good. And yeah, the logo on it looks beautiful. It's got lines behind
Yeah.
it, so there's texture. And yeah, it's sandwichy, but just kind of like a streak.
A little melty. It's not gakai
But
sweat.
like you said, it's all aesthetics
Yeah.
because it's flavor throughout.
It's flavor throughout. It's mint flavor throughout.
All
Okay,
right,
yes,
let's do
great
it.
smell. Let's try this Andes mint.
Soft.
Yeah. That chocolate's really good.
It's pretty decent.
Mhm.
Maybe a hair waxy, but it melts so fast.
Yeah.
I'm
Melts really
tasting
fast.
more mint than chocolate since the mint is infused in the chocolate.
I'm tasting a mixture of
I get a
both.
nice balance.
But yeah, I'm getting a nice balance.
Oh, mine didn't have chocolate on it.
Aw.
Oh, guys, I'm
You got
sorry. I
one
just
of-
ate a
one
mint.
of them D's mints.
Oh, have you tried these mints? Ask me what they are. What? Ask me.
What are your mints?
Andes mints. Now ask my wife what they are. You know what? You're right. You can't just have one because I feel like I need a couple to experience the flavor a little
He's
bit
just trying
more.
to get more Andes mints.
Yeah,
out
can
of
I have
me,
yours?
And I'm not going to let him.
Are you done with yours?
Yeah, are you going to eat yours?
It is good. I'm just
Very
not
good.
tasting like I feel like I get more chocolate from a York peppermint patty.
Okay, yeah, I can buy that. Maybe it's not as chocolate forward,
No.
but the creaminess is there, and there is like a subtleness of chocolate.
Mm-hmm. It's like a step above those sort of creamy mints you would get at an Olive Garden.
Which are totally different.
Yeah, they're
I
totally
had
different.
something similar at a restaurant. I can't remember where it was. They kept telling me I was family.
Yeah.
I think it was the Fast and Furious restaurant.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it
When
is.
you're here, you're Vin Diesel.
So you want to try the Olive Garden one now?
Yeah, let's try the Olive Garden one. I'm gonna have some potato
Yeah,
bread
me too.
to cleanse for that. Oh no, that potato bread. Straight
Yeah.
from Peru.
Damn,
It's got llama hair on it.
that's some good potato bread. What brand is that?
It's so soft.
It's D's nuts potato bread. These potatoes, suck them, peel them, boil them, put them in a stew.
Yeah. I got dough for you right here. I got your loaf. And you caca on the stage.
Gotta make a loaf. I gotta go number 2. Oh, I gotta make a loaf.
I got to make a loaf.
Okay, so let's try this Olive Garden. Let's see what's so different about this. Maybe this one's more chocolatey.
Well, we have to open both to
right.
visually compare.
Let's visually compare this. So the Olive Garden one, oh wow, that has green all over the top.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It still says Andes on it though, so I guess the illusion is not that deep.
But a lot of people, when I brought Andes up to people, I had like 2 or 3 people be like, "Oh, the candy from Olive Garden," which is
Yeah.
strange to me.
That is weird, seeing as how if you were given this at Olive Garden, I can't imagine looking at it to
Yeah.
see that it says Andes. Although eating it, you'll know it's an Andes mint, I guess. But yeah, it's only green on the top. This is almost like it feels like a Halloween version of an Andes mint.
Like the Halloween Kit Kats they come
yes.
out with that are
the
kind of this.
ghoulish Andy. What kind of scary name with Andy?
Candy.
Arachnid Andy.
And these nuts.
Andy's nuts with musical guests. Suck it. And now here's your host, your mama. Yeah. Okay. So let's try this.
It could just be psychological, but it smells mintier.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it smells less minty.
Really, I'm getting like
Okay.
whoo,
I'm
full-blown
gonna
mint.
smell the Andes mint compared to it.
way less minty.
You think the Andes mint is less minty?
Way less minty. I think so.
I'm actually smelling more of a chocolate thing from the Olive Garden one. Maybe did you dip this in pasta pomodoro?
Yeah. Is that okay?
There we go. Yeah, you ordered the chocolate pasta
Yeah,
pomodoro.
chocolate. Yeah, it's a ravioli with chocolate in the center. Is that okay? I don't know.
I kind of have to nibble the old one now just to put it front and center in my brain.
Okay, but then I'm going to have potato bread afterwards.
I'm going to nibble this and I'm going to go straight into the other one because I need an immediate comparison.
Okay, I'll do that too. All right, let's try the Olive Garden.
Doesn't taste the same.
Creamier. I think it's creamier.
It is.
I think the flavor's less pronounced.
Yeah, that's
it's
what
not
it is.
as minty.
Yeah, it's not as
It's
minty.
not as minty. And also, I said I didn't taste much chocolate in the other one, but trying them back to back, the Andes mint is definitely more chocolatey than this was.
Yeah.
Way creamier, not as flavorful. This is a really good texture.
It's good. Yeah, it's a good. It after you've eaten all of that Angelini Petafini or whatever.
Whoa. There seems to be like
Angel hair pasta is what I'm thinking of.
an aftertaste, a very minty, rests on the tongue aftertaste with this one. It's like cream, mint.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
Which is
transitioning you.
nice. Yeah. It's a delayed blast, but it's there.
It's a transition from your creamy dinner into the mint you need. But maybe this one is mintier because it's being used as like a breath freshener, like digestion.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah.
I think I kind of prefer it because first of
Really?
all, I'm not into chocolate that much.
Right.
And then it wasn't giving us that much chocolate to begin with.
Yeah.
And the creaminess of the original was my favorite part. So this just went whole ham on the
It
creaminess.
leaned in your direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's true. I almost appreciate it more so than the Andes one because it's embracing more what it isn't.
Yeah.
Where I don't think Andes is chocolatey enough. The Olive Garden version is Antonio, as they call it.
Yeah.
Is embracing that it's not chocolatey. It knows who it is.
So is that kind of teal or mint colored white chocolate?
It has the same texture as white chocolate,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
So I
That's
thought
what
it was just mint.
Huh.
But like it's like a creamy mint in general.
I
Okay.
didn't find the recipe for the Olive Garden one. I just assumed that it was like, well, we're going to put a little more mint into it, but it's all mint. Like the mint is infused in the chocolate.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much of the green is
You got to go in the
actually-
kitchen and ask Nona, how does she make these?
She's always drinking the wine, the vino. I can't ask her anything.
Nona's drunk on grappa again.
Nona, put some in the food when you make it. You cook with wine, but you only drink it.
Yeah, that's a toss-up. I would say I think I prefer the original.
Yeah, and I wouldn't. If someone couldn't distinguish a difference, I would knock them for it.
Yeah, exactly.
They are
Yeah.
similar, but
If you don't have them next to each other like we did, I don't think you would tell. You
Yeah.
know anything. Especially, the clientele at Olive Garden. They don't know. They don't know what they're
They eat
eating.
with their eyes closed.
They don't even know. They don't even know. It's like the scene in Hook. It's just imaginary food that they are eating.
Yeah, they're just there for the endless whatever.
Yeah.
The endless drudgery that is life. That's what. Because when you're here, you're damned for all eternity. Greg, where did you get these, and how much were these?
Oh, crap. I got these
How
at...
much did you spend at Olive Garden?
at Olive Garden, Ada spent $72. No, I got the Andes mints at Target. They come in the I think it's like 20 or 25. I think, and I believe it was $5.50.
That's
Yeah.
So what? Wait, what?
They also had a bigger bag of them, and I didn't get.
So that's like $25 in Andes mint.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah, you got it.
when you went to
Still got
Olive
it.
Garden. Did you ask for more mints?
Yes, and they gave her a handful of mints because I was told.
Did you tell them your family?
I said, "No, now remember me," and it was a 15-year-old girl. Ada went to Olive Garden. She got 2 appetizers, and I read that you could only get 1 mint per plate. But she asked
That's
the person,
crazy.
that is crazy, I agree. But she asked them, can I have more mint? And they gave her a handful.
Okay.
She just asked for more, and they happened to just
Yeah, and they
boom.
just like, oh yeah, here. And they
Well,
just,
did she order a handful more of plates though?
they made her buy the left page of the menu.
She works there now.
Yeah, she's working it off. Thank you, Ada. Yeah, doing a great job.
When you're here, you're working.
You're working. When you're here, you need 15-minute break or else we go to jail.
and she looked at that 15-year-old girl in the kitchen and said, "Look at me, I'm the Nona now."
I'm Nona now.
So this episode brought to you by Ada.
Yep,
Brought to you by Ada
Wow.
and the good people, the great people at Olive Garden.
the great teenage staff at Olive Garden.
Okay, so now let's write down our rating. To rate these out of 0 to 5 cavities, 5 being the greatest. Beto has to borrow a pen from Greg. The tradition continues.
Yay.
And he caught it. The
Good
tradition
catch.
continues.
Are we rating the OG or can we rate?
We have to rate the original. You can give as a unofficial rating.
All right.
You can give your Olive Garden one, but I say we just rate. I'm just going to rate the original
Okay.
because I don't have it in me to say 2 numbers.
69.
So that's one number to me.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
fair. I'm ready.
Let me think about it a second. Okay, yeah. This was the original number that popped into my head when I ate it.
Okay.
0.
I mean, it's chocolate, so it's got to be higher than 2.5.
I'm surprised you didn't turn
don't
into
know
the
that.
Tex Avery Wolf.
So we'll start with to the left of Greg. That is you, Beto. Tell us your thoughts on Andes mints.
I think they're great mints. They are not chocolate forward. So if
No.
you're looking for that chocolate kick,
Yeah.
you ain't going to find it here.
Nope.
I think the Olive Garden version is different and better.
Wow.
Um,
Wow. You are just a simp for the Olive Garden. Have you even tried Maria's?
Never betray the family.
Yeah, what does Michael tell Fredo? You never turn your back on the family.
Never go against the
Yeah,
family.
never go against the family.
Never make a reference against the family.
I have tried the peppermint version of these.
Oh, yeah?
And it was a little weird.
Okay.
Yeah, the chocolate was weird. I think these are pretty decent. Better than middle of the road. I give the original Andes Mint 2.75. If we cast it aside and I was to only rate Olive Garden mints,
Okay, let me get you in the headspace.
to me that is the real Andes Mint.
You've had more soup than any human has ever had.
Yeah.
You are mostly breadstick at this point.
Yeah, if somebody cut you right now, it would bleed like
Yeah.
clam chowder.
And Nona would cry.
Yeah, she would cry.
It would be
tears.
endless too.
Endless too, yeah. He's been pumping out clam chowder for like a day and a half now.
We've been trying to stop it. It is endless flow.
And the doctor's trying to soak it up with bread bowls.
I give the true form of Andes
Oh
Mint
my
Oh my God.
a 3.0.
3.0,
Wow.
that's pretty strong.
Yeah, it's a great candy.
See, okay,
Nice and creamy.
So my problem with it is that it wasn't chocolate forward enough.
It's a mint.
Yeah.
Nona says it. But is it a mint? Is it chocolate? It's the same issue as York peppermint.
These are
patties.
confirmed chocolate, right? These aren't chocolatey.
Oh yeah, is it chocolate
Yeah,
or
let's-
chocolate tea?
When I was reading about it, it was made with cocoa powder.
Okay.
And it was like a chocolate-like thing, but I never caught it confirmed. Let me look up the ingredients online. 'Cause
And see if it's spearmint or peppermint. While I do my Nona impression for 5 more minutes.
Because
Okay.
if this is chocolate tea, then all is forgiven.
Okay.
But that's still a cheat, you know, because it's
Okay,
masquerading
all
as
right.
chocolate. Like you would not consider it is called, well, it's creme de menthe, but
Yeah.
what does that mean exactly? Creme de menthe is like a liqueur, isn't it?
Oh, so maybe it's like the stuff in Junior Mint, but solidified more. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, so it's not chocolatey. It's not chocolatey
Yeah.
enough for
Okay.
me, but the creaminess is good and it's a good mint.
It is a very good mint.
On the good mint.
And minty pop.
It seems more like a utilitarian mint too,
It leans
because it's
more
not
that
so chocolatey.
Yeah, it leans more that way. Although I bet after you've eaten eggplant parmesan and then popped one of these in, your date is not going to go that well.
Yeah.
After that,
You're saying he's a simp for Olive Garden? You keep naming stuff off the menu, making everyone hungry. You're
know,
the one.
what the
It's
heck?
you.
just because I had their menu memorized.
Your date is already going well. You're at Olive Garden.
Yeah.
And she said yes.
Yeah. She paid for it.
but then I actually snap out of my fugue state, and it's just me with a sack of potatoes across the table, and I'm eating everything on the menu.
Ooh, I'll have the sack of potatoes. It's cocoa.
Okay,
Cocoa.
there it is. So it's-
And the oils were palm kernel and palm.
That's the thing. It was more oily, chocolatey than like chocolatey.
I guess that's what gave it the creaminess. Then.
Right.
So I was a fan of that. So I'm not going to knock it.
Well, do you have an answer on whether it's spearmint or?
Oh, it
peppermint?
was peppermint oil was used in it, but it doesn't say if it was
interesting.
spearmint or not.
Then why make it? Was it even green? I don't even remember now. It was green, right?
Yeah,
it
it's
was
green.
the
It was
the menthe portion
The
of
menthe
it
was
was like
green.
a
Yeah.
like a mint
Okay.
green.
Yeah, mint green.
So yeah, it's good. I mean, we're about to find out, but I put it as maybe my second favorite of kind of the heavy hitters of mint chocolate candies.
Okay. All right.
So I give it a 3.
Okay.
You give the original 3.
The original 3.
Okay.
I didn't even
Bother.
give I would say maybe a 2.7 if
Okay.
I had to, but you were right. I give it a above middle of the road because it is
Yeah,
chocolate
yeah.
and it is good. It's just not.
You wanted
not
more
chocolatey
chocolate out of
enough.
it.
Yeah.
You were expecting more chocolate.
You eat Skittles like I wish I had more chocolate in this.
Oh.
That's your problem.
If this could be an M&M.
You're too biased. You're too leaning.
Yeah, well, that's why I sold out to the new president of the country.
Good move. Good
Yeah,
move.
good move. I would have done the
Always
same
sell
thing. Yeah, always sell out.
My family? Don't know where they are. And it's not Olive Garden.
When you're here, where are you, my family?
Yeah.
So what about you, Greg? The bringer of Andes.
The bringers of Andes. I had an Andy one day when I was at work. Someone had a bowl of them as complimentary, and I had one, and it was like revelatory. Yeah, I ate the whole bowl, and I ate the bowl. It was after we had done York Peepees, and we already had Junior Mints, and we were like, well, what's the best? Woo, woo. And I had an Andes just casually, and it like shook me.
You're allergic to peppermint.
I'm allergic, and I went to the hospital. And I told the EMTs, like, I had an Andes. They're like, "Ooh, do you have any more? Where's the bowl at?"
Yeah. That man broke up my marriage.
Yeah. I think these are delicious. I think they are a perfect size. They're not, not too big, and it like
just the size of Montreal, might you say?
Whoa.
Just right.
That is something to be said for it. It is the right size.
Yeah.
Like a York peppermint patty is a little too big for after dinner or like on your pillow. Although I eat anything on my pillow.
No, on your pillow. Come on.
Yeah.
Perfect size for on your
But you
pillow.
could leave a turkey dinner on my pillow,
Yeah.
and that would be good for me. But one junior mint is not enough for that sort of after dinner thing. One York peppermint patty is maybe a little too much. So I think it is the
Montreal
right size.
sized.
It
Yeah.
is Montreal sized.
Yeah, I really like these. They're really elegant. They taste elegant too. There's something about it that is not
They're
trashy.
elegant. They feel more elegant than the others.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely Junior Mints.
Yeah,
Sure,
junior
yeah.
mints are like the newsies of of the mint candy.
And I just like the taste. I like the taste. I
Kinda
like
sexy.
Yeah, they're sexy. They imply sex.
Yeah.
They're giving sex.
Oh, yeah.
I like the taste a lot. I like that the mint is fused with the chocolate. It's not just like chocolate, mint, chocolate. It's like chocolate and mint. It's like a bite of that. Yeah. So I'm giving it a 4.
Wow, that is big.
Yeah.
That is big.
I'm a fan.
Awesome.
Yeah. I like these bad boys.
If, as I've said with so many things, if there was like the gourmet version, like the better chocolate version of that, I would definitely go 4 or above because the concept is great.
Yeah.
It works really well. It's just not enough chocolate for me. But 4, wow.
Yeah, well, I like them. I don't remember what I gave the other two. I probably gave the other twos like 4s as well.
We'll have to do a top of the show.
Yeah, we'll have to.
But that leads us right into it. Greg, what are we doing right now? What the hell are you doing to us?
Have we ever done this before?
Why aren't we wrapping up the show?
Have we ever done this before? We are having...
Sting like a bee. Sting like a bee. Sting like a bee?
Bee?
Wait, no, yeah, he does sting like a bee.
We are about to have a sugar showdown.
Mid-show.
Boys,
Pew,
boys,
pew, 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 pew.
Mid-sugar show, sugar down.
Sugar, down sugar.
Down sugar.
Down sugar.
Ooh,
We're going to down some sugar.
Down sugar, down. I have brought York peppermint patties.
Oh, yeah.
I have brought Junior Mints. I have brought Andes Mints. And we are going to make these candies fight. We're going to throw them in a cage, throw one knife down, and only one mint chocolate's going to come out. Battle Royale.
When you're here, you're dead to me.
You're dead to me. When you're here, fend for yourself.
So what do you think we should have first? Should we start with the Andes Mint?
I think we should junior it up.
Yeah, I think we should have Junior Mints first.
I
feel
see
like
what you're
Junior
trying to
is-
do. You're throwing it to the wolves.
Yeah.
I feel like Junior is so drastically different
Yes, I agree.
that we need to start there.
Yeah.
And like each, I don't want to say they're so different.
They are pretty different,
Yeah,
though.
they are pretty different.
Junior Mint's gooey, peppermint, or a York peppermint patty is snappy.
Yeah, snappy, yeah.
And Andes Mint is creamy.
Creamy, yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is, why can't they all get along?
That's not how this works. This isn't a sugar shake
That's
my
not the
hand.
format.
Yeah, that's not the- sugar shake on it. This isn't a sugar shake on it. This is a sugar show down.
Down,
Down.
sugar.
Someone's
Down,
gotta go
sugar.
down.
Someone's got. Yeah, someone's got to take the fall for this. So okay, let's try
All
with Junior Mint.
Okay.
And just to explain, so we're pitting these chocolate mint candies against each other because we have tried these other ones before. So
we
we
have
have seen who is
reviewed.
the
Yeah,
king.
we've
tried
reviewed
and
all
reviewed them.
these candies.
Yes.
So let's try a Junior Mint, which
All
me and Greg were big fans of.
Yes.
So not so
Doesn't
much.
smell like anything.
Perfect.
Super chewy,
Super chewy.
gooey.
Creamy, gooey.
Okay.
That mint, though. Leads with mint.
Coming off that Andes mint, though,
Yeah.
that mint's kind of gross.
This is more peppermint than the other one.
It's more like artificial.
Yeah, I like that.
But there's, you're saying, I think that this is more mint than chocolate for sure. I mean, obviously, the mint's just a
Yeah.
casing for the chocolate. Sorry, the chocolate's just a casing for the mint.
Mm-hmm.
Super soft, much softer than I remember.
Yeah.
It's not like, I feel like when we had it last time, it was kind of like eating bugs. Like there's like a snap and then goo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But this is just like one element of like soft.
But
Yeah.
the goo is what I like about it.
Yeah. I bet.
Yeah, the flavor of that specific mint,
Yeah.
it's just not as good.
No, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But the sensation overall, I prefer the gooiness to the creaminess.
There is more of a mint sensation.
Yes.
Yeah, more of the.
Yeah, this one's more mint.
Oh yeah, we didn't suck in. We forgot our new segment, suck in.
Suck in.
Suck it up.
Yeah.
And you really taste the
Snowflake.
chocolate at the end, for me anyways.
Yeah.
Yes,
and
you do.
chocolate. Chocolate's the little period at the end.
I feel like the chocolate shell kind of sticks in the tooth while you're chewing,
Yeah.
and then it melts away and you get that flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't linger. It all nothing gets stuck in your teeth. I guess for none of these, but it does kind of. It's like self cleaning. Like it cleans up after itself. It all
Yeah.
just kind of goes away. Should we try the York one
Yeah.
now?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's try York, which we are all a big fan of.
Yes.
Yep. I didn't realize how big of a fan of York I was.
It
Oh,
sneaks up
man.
on you.
Beautiful chocolate
yeah.
Smells
smell.
really
God, that
good.
smells so good.
This one this one smells the most chocolatey, of
Yes.
course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that does smell really
I'ma
like
do
better
this.
than I remember.
I'm going to do the snap test.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, me too.
Mine pulled apart. Mine didn't snap.
Mine was mine.
Yeah, I mean, it's been sitting here maybe.
We've been in here for years, ever since that election.
Oh, yeah, we're hiding.
All right, I'm gonna try it.
Another very mint heavy.
I love
God
that
damn.
texture.
Me too.
It's pillowy,
Yeah. It
It's
really
like-
is.
kind of marshmallowy.
Damn.
You still get the creaminess from the chocolate. Way more of a mint sensation.
Yeah. Damn.
You know, I feel like this one's kind of balancing it all best.
It is.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why.
I was ready to.
And I'm glad you recognize the reason.
Because junior mints are the best.
This gives you what you want. You want chocolate? Boom.
Yeah.
I'm giving you chocolate. Oh, wait a minute. Here's the mint sensation.
Wait, someone has different taste than Daniel? I can appeal to that too.
Oh, you need something toothsy?
Yeah.
Here's a little chewiness for you.
Yeah. This is a 2-biter. This specific size. I know they have bigger ones. This is like the big bag of them. I don't know the size. $50, but it's good.
It's pretty indulgent.
Yeah. It is
It is
indulgent.
indulgent.
Yeah.
It is.
Thank
That's
you.
why I'm saying it's a little too big for like, oh, I just had a whole dinner.
Yeah, I get that. This is more of a like
At a dessert, not a dessert, but it's its own.
it's an
thing.
intentional. Yeah, you intentionally
Okay,
eat this. It's not like, oh, I got the check. Here's my mint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I ate the pen.
Great. I ate the check. Now they're mad at me.
If I ate it, I don't have to pay it.
Yeah.
They're good, man.
It's a really
They
good.
are
I
really
know.
good. But let's try the Andes, man. Maybe the sequence of events of eating these will change our opinions here.
Smells really good.
Smells great. It's really a toss up between. I mean, we can agree the junior mints did not smell the best.
Yeah.
They didn't smell like anything to me.
Yeah.
It's let's not go that far. It didn't smell the best. It tasted the best, but this one, if it depends if you're looking for mint smell or
Yeah.
you're looking for chocolate
Yeah.
smell. And this is the Andes mint is more mint smell.
Gives you the mint.
Let's try it again, as if we've never tried it.
I mean, also our mouths are like blasted out by mint
yeah.
right now.
That's why you have
I kinda
potato
feel like
bread.
The mint might be stacking, but there's that creaminess. It's so subtle. It's very.
I feel like this depends what you're looking for.
Mhm. The creaminess is so gentle. It kind of just like puts you at ease. I like it.
It's really kind of hard to pit these against each other
I
because
agree.
they're so different.
Okay, can I say
That you
And that
love
you-
junior mints, and I'll cut it out of the episode. I will.
that Junior Mint's not even in the running? It's between Andes and York.
I
Can we all
with
agree
you.
on that?
Yeah, I could agree with you.
I'll cut this out of the episode. I agree.
Okay.
But I think that this whole experiment, this whole social experiment of Greg's, it really depends what you're looking for
Yeah.
because they're
Yeah.
so different. It's not like we're trying the hazelnut chocolate from Ferrero Rocher versus the hazelnut chocolate from
Yeah.
Ghirardelli or whatever we did. But comparing these three candies, I feel like there's a pretty clear winner. There's a clear loser.
There's a clear loser,
loser.
for sure.
But here's the thing. I love the clear loser too.
Me too.
Yeah.
It depends what you're looking for.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that the clear loser is York Peppermint Patty. but I really think it does depend what you're looking for.
It does. Yeah.
I think I know which my favorite is.
Yeah.
It's I feel bad.
I
'cause
feel
love
bad
all
too
these.
because it is really hard because do you want that creamy mintiness
Mm-hmm.
or do you want that chewy chocolatiness?
Yeah.
or do you want that gooey
No,
burstiness?
no one wants
Yeah, that
No
gooey
one's like-
roachness.
Yeah. Do you want to eat bugs?
Yeah, do you want to eat June bugs all day?
I'm going to try more Andes mints and then more York Peppermint Patty
Yeah.
before I make my final decision.
I think our mistake was coming in thinking, it's all chocolate mint.
Yeah.
It is no.
It is not. It's
It is
very
not.
different.
That was
Yeah.
a mistake I made.
Do you
I
apologize?
thought that, yeah. Well, I'm not going to go that far. But I sort of thought, well, there are 3 chocolates out there that are chocolate and mint, and I love them all, but which one's the best?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here, and I you're going to ask me in a minute, and I don't know.
I know the two I love
Yeah.
it's just like, it's
and I
hard.
love them for different reasons.
It's hard to say I need this or the other, or I prefer this or the other, because what mood am I in? I don't
You're
know.
Archie, and you have to pick between Betty and Veronica, and you love them both for different reasons.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you're
exactly.
forgetting Jughead.
Secret love. Junior Mints are Jughead.
Archie's secret lover, Jughead.
Yeah, Jughead.
I think I have what I think
Yeah.
I think.
I'm going to just go with my heart on this one.
Well, let's start with you, Betsa, because since you're, again, to the left of Greg, just to give everyone the coordinates of where we're sitting.
I think the clear loser is
well,
Junior Mints.
This is hurtful.
The quality and the flavor of the mint, it just doesn't compare. These are on a totally different level than those.
I'm listening as I'm eating more Junior Mints.
Well, that's because you got more, all right? You
I
don't have another
demanded
York
more.
PP. Like everyone was saying, it's just what experience are you looking for? But if I have to choose, I'm going York PP. York PP is the winner. It's just a little more elegant, a little more elevated. I enjoyed the chewiness more. That's not to knock Andy's and the creaminess. It's just a experience I enjoyed more.
Yeah.
But by the way, if you have another Junior Mint, eat it right now, because now the flavors are like stacking in a weird way, and it tastes kind of like grass. It's kind of weird.
Oh,
That right? It tastes grassy. It's like sweet grass. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, you're right.
That's kind of weird.
that's, yeah.
Did you slip us a little bit of psilocybin?
Welcome to the future, boys.
The chocolate's just so sad on this.
Look, when you're going to stand next to, you're going to go to the Louvre and stand next to the Venus de Milo or wherever the Venus de Milo is, and be like, oh yeah, why did I marry this person? I could have married the Venus de Milo. But like,
She's rocking it.
when you're going to put a Junior Mint, if the Junior Mint's, like in some small town in the middle of America, this is like a
You know what?
Boise 10.
Yeah.
Freaking Junior Mints brought a knife to a gunfight. All right. And it's getting blown away.
It didn't want to escalate the situation, and it can't afford a gun.
Clearly.
And it also didn't pass the background
I meant to
check.
mug a guy who had a gun, and I forgot to do it before the gunfight. I think that this is one of the best movie theater candies.
Wait, but I didn't give mine yet.
I'm not answering. I'm
Okay.
just saying. I'm in reply to you saying this is brought a knife to a gunfight.
That's true. I wouldn't want to eat York peppermint patties or Andy's mint in a movie.
Yeah, they
theater.
all like function differently, and the Junior Mints are like the junkiest of the three of these. The other two are very elegant and thoughtful, and this one's like, this is a great movie theater candy, but it doesn't deserve to sit on the table with the other two. This is very
Wow.
kids
Yeah,
table.
it does not. It
Wow.
does not.
Wow, kids table.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah, I agree. That's
As a lover of the kids table,
A kids table.
someone sitting at the kids' table.
perpetually in life sitting at the kids table, let me say that the Junior Mints is sitting with me.
The kids table that they have at the Olive
Olive
Garden.
Garden kids table that has crayons at it and cool mazes.
Yeah.
And they make their sausages look like a smiley face.
Shit, maybe I want to go back
Man,
to
that
the kids'
sounds
table.
fucking good. Yeah.
I'd like to regress.
And is it bring your own chair for the kids table?
Yeah, I had to go with the York peppermint patty also as the winner because, I mean, as we've discussed, Junior Mint was not in contention.
Yeah.
It was It tripped over one of the
Yeah.
hurdles and it got disqualified. But I think the highs of a York peppermint patty, the chocolatiness, the fluffiness, the chewiness, compared to the highs of an Andy's mint, the creaminess and the mintiness, I think the highs were higher on the York peppermint patty.
Totally. And just to like belabor that point, York peppermint patty will give you the chocolatey and the minty.
I think it appealed.
Will it give you the chocolatey?
Not so much.
You for sure are getting the minty, but not so. The York PP will do both.
Yeah.
It's appealing to everybody. It's the lowest common denominator. What about you? Speaking of the lowest common
Speaking of the lowest common denominator, hey, that's where all the fun stuff's at.
those are the easiest to divide.
I came here fully ready to back Andy's 100% of the way, and I got Junior Mints and York to be like, haha, we're going to laugh at it later. I think York peppermint patties are the best of the mint chocolate candies.
Yeah.
I even after eating the Andes, thinking like this is the best, and biting into a York peppermint patty, I was still surprised at like, dude, this is so good.
It
was
really
surprising.
is a sensation.
It was surprising.
Legitimately.
It was better than I remembered it
Yes.
being, which
It
is something
was.
because we liked it the
Yeah.
first time.
Yeah, I'd like to see what my score for York PPs were, and
I'll
Junior
look
Mints.
I'll check the archive.
I'm hoping I gave it a higher score. And even if I didn't, I was wrong. But
That was the old me, and I was fallible then.
There's also, it's circumstantial of
Yeah.
like when are you what circumstance are you eating this in? it was the winner, York Peppermint Patty.
I think York would still win out, but we need to compare York Pee-Pee to the mint Ghirardelli that we had.
Oh, right.
Well, but that's more similar to a junior mint, actually.
Okay,
it's
so
got that
an
gooey-
does an elevated junior mint?
I mean,
come
we don't
back
even.
into play?
I can tell you right now who wins that one.
We need to put it in the ring.
I agree.
Just the junior mints are now just cannon fodder for all other candies. This is cruel.
No. I want to stack the Ghirardelli versus the winner.
Okay,
Yeah.
So that it's the new challenger.
Right.
New challenger.
Another thing we do have to do an episode on and then enter into this whole gauntlet of death that never ends. After 8 mints, I was telling you about them. Have you ever seen these?
No.
After 8 mints, I think
They're called
British.
After 8 mints.
After 8
Okay, no,
mints.
never
I think
heard of
I
these.
think it's like you eat it after dinner.
Right.
But they're I think British and they're I don't know. Oh God, you scared me with that hand. I thought there was someone really tall behind you.
Oh, yeah.
Greg's hand is raised, and also
Yes, Greg.
the creature from It Follows is behind you.
Okay, hold on. Let me write it out.
Uh-oh. He can't say it 3
Let's
times.
see. We should try Beetlejuice candy.
Oh, Beetlejuice candy?
Is it after 8 or after
After 8, the number 8.
Eight. Okay.
After 8 p.m.
It's
Yes. Not after I ate.
It's actually 3 words.
That'd be funny,
That's
though.
fucking funny, though.
Yeah.
It's 3 words. After hate.
Oh,
That's what it
after
is.
hate.
Yeah, after hate.
After
After hate.
after
Like
8.
aft of the ship,
Yeah.
took a turd.
And then you hate
And
it.
then he ate it. Yeah.
It's a British thing.
Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know what I was saying. I got scared by the It Follows monster behind you.
Oh, and I thought you were going to make a really good point, and that I was
Yeah.
eager to hear.
Yeah, me too.
Rewind the tape. Just
yeah,
rewind
yeah.
the tape. Yeah.
I'll just loop what I was almost going to say.
Oh, you after 8 mints?
Oh, yeah. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're more like a bark mint sort of thing or if they're a creamy mint.
Okay.
Oh, the It Follows monster barks now. But those are supposed to be good.
So you want to throw it in the Sugar Showdown, but is it a chocolate?
I think it should be its own episode.
Okay.
And then into the Sugar Showdown. Fold it into the mix.
Are we comparing mints with mints, or is it specifically a chocolate
This
mint
is a
I was
showdown?
thinking chocolate
mint
mint.
showdown.
Yeah.
All right, all
We should also eat mint chocolate ice cream.
Oh, that's not fair, though.
No, I just want to eat some.
Are we still recording?
What podcast?
So now that we've settled that of what we're going to eat after this recording, before we have our game, we have our pre-game.
Minty. The cops pull me over. Give me a mint. Give me a mint fast.
Sir, have you been eating at an Olive Garden? How many endless bowls of pasta did you have before you got behind the wheel? So of course, we ask people to do one thing each episode. So, hey, you use Reddit?
Yeah, I read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, dude,
I'm on it
he's
today.
punning left and right.
Dude,
dude.
I had so much espresso before go ahead, and I got that espresso 7 p.m. I'm gonna be up all night.
Eating mint chip ice cream.
Yeah.
You some sort of sad basement opinion poster?
Yeah.
Are you? Then how about you?
Yes, my dear. Yes, I am.
Yes, would you please shake my inhaler for me? So how about you then tell people about us on Reddit? So, okay, get this.
Yeah.
In particular, on the podcast subreddit, people are always asking, oh, what's this new? I'm looking for a new podcast that fits this description. Anybody know? Alas, I am forbidden to tell people to listen to my own show.
yeah.
It was the condition of the deal I made with that man at the crossroads. I am forbidden to do so.
Yeah.
So if you're on there and people are saying, hey, what's a new show I should listen to? Let people know about My Favorite Murder.
Yeah, My Favorite Murder is not getting enough.
It's not, they're only making 6 figures. Let people know about us. Candy is Danny, in case you forgot where you were listening to.
Here's exactly what you should write.
Yeah. Well, they did not tell us to say that.
Yeah. This is exactly what you should write when someone's like, what's a good podcast to listen to? Candy is Dandy is one of the single greatest accomplishments.
That America.
Yeah, is why man created sound waves.
It is America's greatest contribution to the world since the polio vaccine. Did America create the polio vaccine?
They are taking Andrew Jackson off of Mount Rushmore, and they're putting up Candy as Dandy.
Putting R3, they're putting Cerberus on Mount Rushmore instead. So it's a great way to help us grow the show and get new people listening so that we can keep doing this. And if you're lucky, it'll also get you banned from the subreddit for doing this. But because people really...
You'll be like a political prisoner.
Yeah.
A Reddit political prisoner, which is how all people on Reddit see themselves as. But yeah, because a lot of people like take recommendations on there, and I've seen like, oh, I should listen to that show. no one's talking about us.
How come? Because we're bad?
Is it because of the quality? So let people know on the podcast subreddit or any subreddit that is vaguely related to this.
Very vaguely.
Unsolved mysteries.
Unsolved mysteries. Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to look into. The answer is yes. Okay, so now it's time for our game.
Yes.
Okay, so this is interesting. This one's called Ask One from a Land Down Under and then to the right. So a while back, we had asked people to send us in their candy games. And supporter of this show
Oh, no way.
and L.A. Meekley, maybe our biggest supporter, Dirk, a.k.a. Greased Weasel.
Grease Weasel, my favorite ska band.
All the way down in New Zealand
Wow.
delivered.
Down there to the right.
He is he is a
crazy.
great fan of ours, and he is very nice, and he helped us out. So he wrote out some trivia questions that were specially encrypted for Melissa's eyes only, so she wrote them in the usual way. He prefaced it by saying he wasn't sure if they were usable or not, so we'll see.
Yeah.
They might all be in New Zealand.
Oh, like New Zealand.
New Zealandese.
Oh, no.
I might not be able to read this. Melissa is fluent, of course.
Yeah, she's fluent. Yeah, she's from Old Zealand.
So let's open up question 1. Let's see what sound it makes when it's open up. And let's not be too offensive.
Yeah.
Beep boop, beep boop.
The classic, that was a kiwi bird.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first question. What 2 natural products used in candy making today were reportedly found in Tutankhamun's tomb when it was opened in 1922? What 2 natural products used in candy making today were reportedly found in Tutankhamun's tomb when it was opened in 1922?
I know one of the answers is honey.
That's
Because
good.
honey doesn't expire. Yo.
Yes.
And you think they ate it? Wait, did Winnie the Pooh open King Tut's tomb?
He put his hand in it for sure. He didn't
Yeah.
look in, but he...
Oh, bother.
Yeah, both. Good
Oh,
grief.
that when he got bit by a cursed scarab beetle. Oh, bother.
Oh, bother.
And then his face melted off.
Yeah, it took
Well,
his
that's why he
pants.
lost his pants.
That's
Yeah,
why.
The other one's sugar or salt.
I'm going to say red dye number 3.
Oh, yeah.
is creme de menthe? How long has that been?
Soy electric gin? Yeah, I'm going to say honey as well.
Honey's great. That's a great
honey
answer.
is great. Are you Winnie the Pooh? Be honest.
Look below the table. What is it? Because the first 2 that came to mind for me were licorice and oh my god, what was the first thing that came to mind? Tell your other one, and I'll try to think of what that was.
I'm trying to think.
You said sugar and honey.
Sugar and honey. But remember when we did Peeps? Marshmallow plant comes from Egypt.
That's great.
Right.
So
That's
there
a
might
great-
be.
you're
I don't know
right.
about marshmallow, but maybe marshmallow plant.
Yeah.
Here's what my first thought was: licorice, black licorice, of course, and peppermint. Those are my 2 thoughts.
Right.
I'm just gonna go honey sugar.
Honey, sugar.
Honey sugar.
Dun, 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 dun. Black licorice, peppermint.
What? This
Greg,
is...
finish the song.
Yeah, you are my sugar.
And soy lectichin.
Soy lectichin. What is, you have it right there in the tray. Della Rosa, marzipan.
Marzipan.
Marzipan. Almonds?
Almonds, yeah. I'm going to say, like, I'm trying to think of a nut that gets
He was
mashed
a real
down.
nut freak.
Yeah, he's a
to King Tut. King Nut.
Oh, that's a subreddit.
Yeah, go on r/King Nut. There's going to be a lot of blurred out pictures, but just post about candy as Dandy.
Yeah, put us there.
King Nut's tube is a big sock.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Good night.
I'm gonna say like a nut of some kind. I'm gonna say like an almond and
Bet you will.
honey.
By the way, the Great Pyramid of Schiza.
Oh.
So a nut and honey.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, let's say I guess almond.
Almond and honey.
Yeah.
You said sugar and honey.
Sugar, honey.
I said black licorice and peppermint. So answer 1 is honey and licorice.
Whoa!
Licorice root. Apparently, the honey still tasted fine 3,000
Yeah, it doesn't
or so
expire,
years
yo.
later.
Wow.
So they did taste it. That is bold. You're just asking for a curse. If not a curse, just diarrhea.
Yep.
You wouldn't eat how many 1,000-year-old honey?
You think
If
I'm
had-
going to try and King Tut's honey? He's gonna
Oh,
come
yeah.
out. Have you seen the mummy?
I'm eating that honey.
Yeah.
If Brendan
There's
Fraser
no way
is
I'm
coming
not
for you.
like dust it off the top,
Yeah.
you know, and then get that bottom honey.
Yeah, bottom honey. That's where the good shit's at.
Just brush his colon off the top of it. Okay, I'm going to keep
They
track.
just sift through his feces.
So what, do we get like half
I
a
would
point?
say, wait,
He's
so
gonna give you honey tomorrow.
you both,
Yeah.
you both said honey, right? So we each get 1 point
Okay.
for that
All right,
one.
all
Oh,
right.
wait,
Would we have
half a
gotten
point.
2?
Half a
let's
point,
let
yeah.
we each get half a point.
Give me one.
All
Yeah,
right,
go
Greg
ahead
gets
and give
one.
him one.
Okay, so question 2. Let's see what noise does this make. Hang on, I accidentally kicked over the didgeridoo.
You opened the last one again. Yeah.
Okay, so question 2. What branded product was released by the Quaker Oats Company in the early 1970s to coincide with a film they financed? I think we learned this one, and I think the answer is Wonka bars,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
right? Oh, maybe that doesn't sound right now.
It was for Willy Wonka.
The
but
Quaker Oats Company?
Yeah.
Quaker Oats Company. I feel like we learned this.
I feel like it is Willy Wonka, but I don't know if it's Wonka bars.
Gobstopper. Oh wait, an everlasting oat. I'm still, I'm going with my first thought. I'm still going to say it's a Wonka bar.
So are we trying to name the product or the movie?
What branded product?
Yeah, I'm gonna say everlasting gobstopper.
Okay.
So we're all kind of agreeing Wonka.
It's got to be Wonka,
I'm pretty
right?
sure it's Wonka. It's early 70s.
Oh, no, it's for Taxi Driver.
Oh.
It was for Clute.
These clutes are made for tasting.
Yeah, I think I like that. There was a company.
Wait a minute. Wait, what did Dirty Harry say? Go ahead, taste my Hershey's Kisses.
Yeah, he said that. He said that. Pay my day. Go ahead, pay my day. And they were made. They were. It's a yeah.
I'll just say nerds, but Wonka? Like,
Yeah.
It's got. We're all thinking Wonka, so it must be Wonka.
I think it's Willy Wonka because that's the story of Willy Wonka. Was like
Right.
a food
Yeah.
company had financed this movie that was all
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
candy, but it
Yep.
wasn't a candy company.
So you say nerds, I say Wonka bar, you say Gobstopper.
Gobstopper.
Okay, so answer to this question is
Scrumdiddlyumptious.
Wonka bar. I got this one. Daniel is at 1.5.
boo.
I hate this.
All right,
I'm
next,
going to burn down Wonka's factory.
I'm going to steal his recipe
Yeah,
and sell
and give it to
to
a bunch of kids.
All right, let's see what noise this makes. And remember, Lord of the Rings was filmed in New Zealand.
All right.
Good night.
Oh, the classic quote when Frodo threw the ring into Mount Doom.
Yeah.
Good day.
Good day.
Not even what they say.
Yeah.
They say, hello. Wait, no, that's a parrot.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Apparently what?
what was the name of the international conglomerate that in the 1980s tried to reintroduce the brand of chocolate that was the answer to the question above? Okay, so the brand of chocolate, let me read that again.
Okay.
What was the name of the international conglomerate that in the 1980s tried to reintroduce the brand of chocolate that was the answer to the question above? So what company in the 80s
It's got
tried
to be Nestle because
I
Nestle
thought it
acquired.
was I thought it was the company that did Nerds. Who did Nerds? Ferrero?
Currently
Oh,
today.
no, but it's
not
just
in the 80s. Yeah, it went from Wonka to Nestle,
Okay, so
and
you say
then
Nestle.
the Wonka branded things like dissipated into the universe.
They returned to the ether from which they came. Okay, so you say Nestle. What is that? What is that Chicago company that makes a bunch of It's not Ferrero.
With the little bunny.
Maybe?
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Playboy.
Oh,
Yeah,
there it
that's
is. There it is.
Playboy.
Yeah, okay, I say Playboy brand. What is that?
It's got like a bunny in the name,
Oh, no. What?
like image of a bunny in the name.
Palmer? Are you
Maybe
thinking
is
of Palmer?
is that what I'm thinking of? I'm saying Nestle, yo.
I keep saying Ferrero.
Yeah.
Ferrara. I think that's what I'm going to say. Ferrara. I'm going to say Ferrara. So you say Nestle. What do you say?
Is Hershey's its own?
Yeah, Hershey's is its
I'm going
own.
to say
its own company.
Hershey's.
Famously, it's its own company.
Yeah,
They have a whole
unfortunately.
land.
Yeah.
Okay, so the answer to this one is Nestle.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
wait, no, it's Nestle. There's an accent mark. Sorry. So Daniel's still winning
Damn it.
with 4 points for Daniel because you both got it wrong. Okay, so we both have 1.5. Greg stuck at 0.5.
I wrote down Playboy. It's for non-Jewish models. Is that funny? Is that worth a point?
Yes. The winner is.
Yeah.
You get the Jewish number of I forget what it is.
666.
18. Yeah, 666. The number of the Jew. So I'm going to open this one, and again, remember they did film Lord of the Rings in New Zealand. So let's see what noise this makes.
Ow!
Yep.
That was when
The ring hit
The ring that hit the thing because the ring was sentient the whole time.
There were two noises.
Please don't.
Yeah.
The me hitting the ring hitting the lava of Mount Doom.
No one ever asked the ring what it wanted.
Yeah, I know.
What the
They
heck?
clearly had thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd actually like to go to America and start my own life. No, the lava you go.
Okay, what chocolate product supposedly got its name from a problem with the manufacturing process that meant the candy pipes were all irregular?
Oh, no.
Or all irregular shapes when they were meant to be spherical. Do you want me to read that again?
Yes, please.
What chocolate product supposedly got its name from a problem with the manufacturing process that meant the candy pieces were all irregular shapes when they were meant to be spherical? My first thought again was Kisses, but like
No.
problem with the
Those are
manufacturing.
intentionally blooped.
Or were they meant to be spherical and they came out blooped? Or is it like a curly whirly?
But it says candy product, which makes me believe.
Chocolate product. they said.
Oh, chocolate product.
Chocolate product. I'm going to still go with Kisses. I say it's Kisses.
I'm not that well versed in chocolate products.
I'm saying give me Kisses right now.
Oh.
Now he gets it. Do I have to spell it out for you with my tongue on your tongue?
Yes, please.
I'm going to say Goobers.
Goobers. But those are spherical and those aren't chocolate.
They're chocolate. They're
Goobers?
chocolate coated. They're chocolate coated peanuts.
I was thinking of Gobstoppers.
No, Goobers.
The goober is me.
Yeah, you're the Goober right now.
Okay.
And they're not all the same shape. They're like misshapen.
True.
Yeah.
Got
Is
it.
it true? Like I'm.
But it got its name. Oh, that.
Yeah, why would Kiss
a kiss
get its
doesn't
name?
make sense. Well, every kiss begins with K, so they must have had K-shaped pipes.
This might not even be a chocolate we have. It might be a.
Oh.
That's what I thought. Curly. You know what? I'm changing my vote. I'm gonna say Curly Whirly. I'm not entirely sure what that is.
I'm
but
just gonna say flake, right? Flake.
That's what I was thinking too. Is
Yeah,
flakes.
I'm saying
okay. Yeah,
flake.
this is coming from the mind of a New Zealander, the sick, twisted mind of a New Zealander. Okay, so let's see who gets this. So we've got, what do we have? We have Goobers, Curly Whirly, and Flake.
I don't even know what a curly whirly is, but
me
yeah.
neither.
I know it
You make up
exists.
your own
All right.
candy. Yeah, now you have to go market that.
You were so close, Greg. Milk Duds.
Damn it!
Oh, milk duds.
Duds.
Damn it!
Oh.
I can't believe it. It's in the name.
It's in the freaking name.
I'm gonna eat Junior Mints now because I'm mad.
You mean Junior Duds? Wow.
They should just call them duds.
All right, so this this has gone too far. The hatred for Junior Mints. Okay, so this is the final question, and what noise will this make? Again, they filmed Lord of the Rings in New Zealand. So let's see what noise this makes.
Hobbit.
Finally, my favorite quote from Lord of the Rings. Okay, so
Finally, a nerd like us. He
the
understands.
answer is nerds. What soft candy started its existence in Canada as Mars Men in the 1970s? We
Say
all
it
know
with
this
me,
one.
boys. Sour
Duds.
Patch Kids. Aw.
Okay, we all know that one. It's
Yeah,
Sour Patch
yeah.
Kids.
Yeah.
And the answer is
Milk Duds.
Milk Duds again.
Yeah.
Sour Patch Kids. Okay, so this is...
Are we tied,
we're
right?
tied. We're-
All of us are tied?
well, Greg's behind. Greg lost.
Oh,
Greg got
man.
1.5.
On the
we each
Junior
got
Mints of the three of
5.
us.
Yeah.
We got 2.5.
So Greg has to do the tiebreaker.
Oh, Greg, how are you going to break our tie?
Yeah, what you gonna do? You gonna make us fight?
Who eats the most? Who can eat all
Wait.
these candies the fastest?
Who loves Junior Mints more?
Yeah.
Oh, and they lose.
Yeah. That's obviously the loser.
Wait, what can we do to break a tie? This is unheard of.
Yeah, this is
Who
unheard
could
of.
throw up faster? Do it right now.
Oh my God, what do we do? This was not...
usually the Melissa Daniel cartel plans for this and always wins.
This is just to make you reassert your faith in the
Yeah.
system.
I'm gonna look up a fact that I said.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, he's
gonna
test
quiz us.
on the
He's
episode.
gonna quiz us. Okay, let's see.
I thought I did a pretty good job listening.
I didn't. I was trying to think of president names that sounded like candy.
In 1980,
Nestle.
they sold to a Swiss company 2 brands, and then were sold to Tootsie Roll. What were the 2 brands? What's the
Crap.
other brand?
Okay, so it was Andy's Mints. Oh my God.
Wait, say the question again.
In 1980, they sold Andes and another company to a Swiss company, which were both of them were then sold to Tootsie
Tootsie.
Roll. What was the other company? I guess I write all this research for nothing.
I think he's gonna get a point, and then
Then it's a
it'll be-
three-way tie?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I thought it was a tiebreaker between the both of you.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I can get a point.
No, but we're not gonna answer it correctly,
He's
so you're
turning
gonna
this
get
whole
a
game
point.
curly whirly. Okay.
I have no idea.
Okay, so it was Andy. Oh my God, what did he say? What did that? Wait.
Raisinets. I really don't know.
It was a brand.
That was
Like a
brand.
company,
Oh, a company.
not a specific candy.
Andes, and it was sold to a Swiss company.
Company,
and
and
then
then-
Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, and because
God.
these two brands were sold to Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, Tootsie. It's a death row.
Dots? I don't remember.
The
Always.
company that makes Airheads.
Rocks.
I
Both of you.
said dots. That kind of sounds okay. Here's how it's going to happen. This game is not over.
Okay.
So I believe Greased Weasel, aka Dirk,
Yes.
wrote 13 questions.
Oh.
So we'll save the next
Okay.
5 for another
All
one.
right.
But those extra 3, top of the next show, showdown.
All right, let's do it.
We're going to see who gets the most right. So stay tuned, listener, and see who is smarter.
destroy.
But you're forgetting about my secret power, my mithril. I am powered by Lembas. Do you not
We're just
forget?
going to spend the idle time charging up.
We're both going to turn blonde. So
It's strange to know that the both of you are okay with walking away being like, we're equal. What?
not for much
Yeah,
longer.
not
Yeah.
for much longer.
So that was our Andes episode. We went everywhere. We went to Peru. We went to York. We went to New Zealand. Yeah, crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff.
So this game will be decided next time, and enjoy the new president, everybody.
Yeah.
Woohoo! I
maybe.
love this present.
Yeah.
I love president, and then we fill in the.
Yeah.
I love president. Nobody won yet.
Yeah.
The results are inconclusive.
Yeah.
Yep.
So stay minty, my little Mordorians.
Stay chocolatey, my little fighting Urak. Hi.
He doesn't know. He thinks he doesn't know. He wants people to think he's seen Lord of the Rings.
That's with the spaceships, right?
Yeah.
They got to blow up the Death Star.
Yeah.
That's
I've-
it.
I've seen that
I've
one.
seen it. Yeah.
Please, Mr. Frodo, your targeting computer's off. It's all right. I have a ring.
Stay Junior Mints, my little Willow fans.
Oh.
Stay cool, my time bandits.